Friends of Pulp episode. Nick Way was just on. Now it's Jason Thomas. What's up, JT?
Not too much. What's happening?
What's your best memory of Randy Valade?
My best memory of Randy Valade was probably him winning his Canadian championship.
That was nice of him.
Was JT there then that year or no?
No, I
JT
was staying with Nick.
Oh, you were staying with Nick. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we were all anxiously awaiting news. You got to remember back then the internet wasn't as great, right? There wasn't all this live coverage.
Yep.
There wasn't Twitter. There wasn't anything. So we were all anxiously awaiting news of RJV bringing home the title, which he did.
Making us sound real ancient, JT.
Two-stroke you won that on.
I did win that on two-stroke. A Honda two-stroke.
I know.
We're pretty old.
I know we are. I know we
Holy
are.
shit,
we
yeah.
are.
What was the drama with was that Derek Fisher last corner?
Yeah,
was that your final, or was that the next year?
No, that was that year. But it wasn't with there. That's who I was.
Wasn't
that's
it Sipes,
who, it
too?
was between, yeah, but Sipes KO'd himself at like the third round or something like that, so he moved himself out of the deal. But yeah, I got a really bad start the last moto, and I can't remember exactly how it all went, but I had Fisher could only beat me by like 2 spots or something.
Okay.
And I passed the dude in the last corner right before the finish line.
Oh,
And it
so
was like photo finish.
So Fisher was going to win
If I didn't,
if you didn't get this guy.
Correct.
I knew it was something dramatic.
Because I got
like that.
I got docked the first moto for jumping on a yellow.
That's what happens in Canada.
Because I was American. Let's be honest. It was like it was like 3 Americans got docked and all the Canadians jumped it right in front of me. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
right.
they're yeah. So, anyways.
So yeah, Canadian champion. What year?
2003.
And this is East Coast.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
What a time.
Oh, it's a great time.
What a time. Parabinos has one race in one race.
No, I went up there in 04. I did 2 races.
2 races.
Randy was number 1 on a Coors Light Suzuki.
Yep. And Blackfoot just said, "Don't come to the third."
Blackfoot basically said, "Yeah, you're pretty shitty. Just stay home." It's basically how it went. And more so, they said it a lot nicer.
They said
was it Joe Skid?
No, Joe was one of the only ones I liked there.
Oh, okay.
Jason Mitchell.
Yeah,
he can eat a dick. Whole bag of them, actually.
Jason Mitchell said, we talked to a Randy Valade, and he just said, "You're not very good."
No, the deal with them guys.
I'm kidding.
I know, but like when I went back the following year, I was trying to work out my deal for 2004, and I'm like, hey, like, I know, like, I won the deal for you guys. Now, it was a big deal anyways, but I'm just like, hey, can I get, like, a little bit of money? Like, I'm just asking for a couple bucks here, right? And they're like, nope, same deal as last year. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm only asking for a little bit of money. Like, it's not much.
Right.
You know, I'm great. You paid for my expenses, and I got some bonuses, but, well, for one, it's Canadian currency, so it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
But, and they wouldn't do anything. So that's when I went to the Morgan Coors Light team.
Right.
So.
Good times.
Yep.
Take your number plate with you.
I did.
That's right.
I did.
Yeah, no, they got the deal, right?
Yep.
And then you got hurt, or did you?
Yeah, I broke my navicular like 4 weeks before the first race.
Yeah, that was it.
I tried to race, but it was
right.
Yeah,
but you only did like 1 race with the plate or 2 plate, or whatever, right? Like,
I rode them all, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I didn't. I mean, if you want to call it riding, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What's new, JT? What's happening?
Not much. Just I think the same for everybody that's in this sport, whether you're a rider, racer, industry person, whatever, is trying to somehow make a plan for this Supercross season that seems to be changing by the day.
Yeah, Glendale off the schedule, and so now that there was 3 to go to be announced, right?
Yes.
And so now there's 6 rounds that are going to announce tomorrow. The schedule will drop from what we hear, so we should know tomorrow where we're going to go. But what do you think the reason is for Glendale, JT? Have you heard?
Yeah, they basically cut down the number of fans to. I heard that it would only be a couple thousand, and Feld basically said, "Yeah, that doesn't work for us." Right. So they are going elsewhere.
Wow, that was a really good race. I was looking forward to that one. Glendale's great.
Yeah, I think that was one of the bright spots, right? The weather's great. I think, it has a lot of upsides that wouldn't be immediately apparent to a lot of people as being close to California. So
right.
Southern California, it's a 5 or 6 hour drive, which is reasonable for a weekend. So all of that crowd would have a race within driving distance, and now we're probably not getting that. I don't know where the 6 will be announced tomorrow, but I can't imagine any of them being in California with the way things are going.
Yeah, there's no way, right?
Hey, JT, they ain't going to be in California.
I'm aware of this also, but I have to play stupid a little bit.
So you've seen the schedule then?
I have a pretty strong feeling of what will be announced tomorrow, yes.
Oh, well then just tell us.
I can do no such thing.
I mean, most people listen to this via the archives. So, but
Right?
by
Yeah. Absolutely. No one listens to this show.
No,
as you often say.
they listen in the archives. So by the time, if you tell us now, everyone on the archives will already know because the press release will come out. So
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, well, the good thing is by the time they listen, it'll be out anyway.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Goddamn.
where should we go, Randy?
I think it comes here,
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Why not? Right? It's the closest. It's the closest you can get to the West Coast,
Because
right?
the mayor of Vegas sucks.
I think Nevada's pretty. Yeah, we're pretty gnarly with that stuff. So
but we're talking months down the road.
Yeah.
Right? Vaccines are going to be out by then.
Well,
Shit could get back to normal.
I find it hard to believe that Atlanta was such a staple for so long of the series. Georgia, from what I know, is DGAF about the virus, and we're not going to Atlanta. The initial schedule. So,
but you're saying new venue, so we're not going to Atlanta.
Well,
right?
one of the venues will be new. It said, I don't know if that's all of it, but I gotta think Atlanta's in the running, just by DGAF, Georgia, and the fact that we've raced there for so long, and it's always a good crowd and a good atmosphere. So I don't know.
I mean, and JT already knows, right, on the line.
Right,
So
he
does.
but JT, I was told from someone at Feld that we're racing in a venue that we've never raced before.
I heard the same thing, so that'll be interesting. Which I'm a fan of. I like going new places and trying new things. So I'm all about it.
Chances that we're going to Winnipeg?
0.
Okay, all right. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
I wish we were going to Vegas though. I don't think we are. But can you imagine the pressure they're under right now to have? They have this brand new stadium and they haven't even allowed fans in it yet for a Raiders game.
Yeah.
For me, when I look at that, I'm like, there's no way they're letting fans in for Supercross if they haven't even let them in for a football game yet.
No, for sure.
Yeah, good point.
Exactly.
Good point.
We touched on this earlier, JT. You got to think a rider or two and maybe big names will be affected by contracting COVID. We've seen it in so many mainstream sports.
Yeah, I think so. It's almost unavoidable at this point. One of our friends, and I'll keep him nameless just because I haven't asked him if he would want this mentioned, but he had an interesting theory that would it be smarter if you knew this was coming, right, and you're a championship contender, if it's like October, do you just go ahead and go get it, go find someone who's got it and go catch it and get it over with?
But you can catch it again, no?
Maybe. That's not proven.
Okay. All right.
Depending on the strain, and there's a lot of variables to say you can catch it again.
Right. I don't think I would do that, but there certainly is a theory out there that yes, you can try.
You don't want to win bad enough.
Doing that.
Yeah.
I guess you don't want to win.
I guess I don't. No, I guess I don't. Hey, I was writing a column for Adam Wheeler on Track Off Road. Our buddy Adam Wheeler, the best journalist in the sport, by the way. And I started thinking about so I'm not as stoked on Roxon's title chances this year. New bike. Didn't ride the outdoors, whatever. I'm stoked on Tomac. I think Osborne's going to take a big step up. I think that final win and the title is huge. Adam is going to be fast as shit. I don't think Anderson's going to be a guy. I've got all these opinions about these guys and these thoughts of these riders, but one guy that I wrote about, but I don't think I'm giving enough credit to or thinking enough about is Cooper Webb.
How could you not be?
I think I'm thinking he's going to be good. Which is not a fucking.
That's true.
No.
Really good.
No. Yeah. No, that's not a mind blow to say that. But realistically, he got the most points in Salt Lake City in the 7 rounds.
Yeah.
And he was coming on pretty strong
before he crashed.
Yep. I think of I really think Tomac's the favorite, and that's no shocker. And I really think Adam can pull this thing off. He's fast as shit. And Osborne, I'm a Zacho guy. But dude, Cooper Webb is just as much. Is he second betting favorite for the title after Tomac?
I would have to think.
I would say yes.
I'm big on his chances.
Okay.
I think he is firmly in the title hunt.
No. I think we all know that. But would he be second to Tomac if this was Vegas and we're putting odds on it?
Tomac's 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me he is. Yeah.
Okay. JT?
Yes, he would. And I think if it was Vegas and you had guys that were taking all the facts in, starts and consistency, I think it would be closer than you think, too.
Randy?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he's good.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I just don't feel like I'm putting my head around the fact that Webb could
It's
win
because
this title.
that's just kind of how our sport is. He's been hurt for a bit. He's been
Yeah.
absent. So like you
Yeah.
see all these other people taking steps, and he's at home. But yeah, he'll.
I believe
He'll be
I
there.
believe his decision this summer was 100% to make sure that he was ready come January.
Right.
So I think he's going to be better than we're giving him credit for because he decided to step away in August.
Right.
I think he probably could have kept going, but maybe that would have sacrificed some health come January. So I have high expectations for him. I think he's going to be really, really good again. More of the 2019 version than even we saw in 2020.
Yeah, I need to start thinking about Webb winning the championship more than I do.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
you do.
Right,
I think
right,
so.
because he was so good. How about when he was talking trash down on the line at Salt Lake to everybody? You guys all heard about that.
And
Like-
that's the layer that he brings that makes that's going to make it awesome.
Does he do that again? Do you think? Does he get that way again?
He does what it takes to win, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like within
Yeah,
the
I don't-
rules,
I-
obviously.
I only think he was doing that because he understood the situation. He was trying to make those guys crack.
Yep.
I think early in the season, it's really not warranted. I think he plays the game when he needs to play the game, and if there are situations where he thinks he can create an edge by doing that, then he's willing to do it.
God, you just love how he rises to the occasion, right?
Yeah.
When he needs to do it, and maybe he hasn't had a great practice day, and maybe the whoops aren't great form. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
the fucking guy,
He's a
Goes
gamer.
for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
you
It's
gotta love that.
It took me a long time to come around on Cooper Webb, but I'm there.
What,
I'm a believer.
what do you mean, as far as liking him, or
No. Just his weaknesses in the whoops and just things at times. I'm like, man, I don't know that he can do this and win enough because he would struggle all day long. But he proved me wrong enough times to where he
Right.
would get the start when he needed to. He would figure out the track by the end of the night the way he needed to, and he's always there mentally. He just does not crack mentally. He's in my opinion the strongest of all those guys mentally.
But having said that, Randy, Tomac will be your pick, right? If you had to bet. We're in Vegas now, so if you had to go to MGM right now with your mask on, and with the dividers and everything, would you bet on Tomac?
I probably would.
Yeah.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, you too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, especially now that he's done it.
Also, new bike problems are over. Just run the same bike. You know what I mean? I got
Yeah,
everything
bike's
going.
going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think for sure.
What do we think about Marv?
I don't know, man.
Right,
That's a great question.
tough.
He missed Supercross last year. His nationals. Remember, he won a couple of motos where you were like, "Oh, look it," but then his other motos weren't so good. You talk to him, and he's like, "Yeah, my fitness isn't as good. My knee was sore. My leg was weak, and my fitness isn't as good." So he could never quite back it up with that day.
Right.
I feel like Osborne will pass him. I feel like Sexton will pass him. I feel like AC's already there, but then.
So you're saying he's like a sixth place guy right now?
Well,
I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
being honest. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of where you're saying. Yeah,
I don't have high hopes for him.
yeah.
Well, what about
Is he
you?
is he tier 1 for you?
Dude, he might be at the back of tier 1.
Okay. Tier 1, like winners, podium
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Randy?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, he was good the year prior, right?
Yes.
I mean, he was really good. I think he wants to win. I just don't know if he's got a little behind now because he's been off. But I think he's a tier 1 guy for sure. I do.
JT?
Yeah, I would have a hard time not putting him there. The one question I have is, can he go when Adam and Eli and those guys are all feeling it and they just are putting in their best laps? Can Marvin go with them? That's the one question I have, and I don't know that he can. He's going to have plenty of nights where things work out for him and he'll do well and be on the podium. But I don't think he has the top-end speed that Adam and Eli are going to have several times throughout the season.
I put Marv in with Anderson. Like he'll get a win or a podium if there's issues and problems with top dudes, and he can certainly grab a podium before you, like at a Triple Crown. Next thing you know, he goes 3, 5, 4 for third, right? And you're just like, oh, he's just like it's solid. I put Anderson and Marv in the same basket. No?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right. Well,
I think Anderson's top-end speed's higher than Marv, too.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Me as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Anderson took his neck brace off. He's going to go faster.
oh,
I feel like Anson's gonna be good this year. He's on his
Who?
own Anderson. I
Oh,
think
Anderson,
he's on
yeah,
his own
yeah.
program now. He's doing his thing. Like hopefully he's having fun and like he could be tough.
Yeah.
But
I
we'll
think
see.
Barsha took his neck brace off too. He's gonna go faster.
No.
They can see farther down the track.
I saw Barsha. We asked Barsha about that on the show, and he didn't commit to like not putting it back on. Just something he was trying.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, because I asked because he looked weird.
Yeah.
First thing I noticed, I was like,
Different.
Yeah, different. All right, so handicap this. Okay, so again, I wrote my column today, right, for On Track Off Road. I put him, and it's early, a lot of bench racing to go, a lot of things can happen. I can get a lot of secret news
Yep.
from the test tracks between now and January 16th. Oh, but JT, before we go, before we let you go, Troll Train or J-Mart, who do you have winning a title?
In Supercross?
Yes.
Neither.
Okay, it's Troll Train. That was right. But,
Okay.
All right. Here's my tiers. Here's my tier. It's early, okay?
Why are you crying?
What?
Never mind.
Tiers. Yeah, all right.
Got it.
It's Eli. It's Adam. It's Webb. It's Kenny. It's Osborne. That was my top 5. And then I think I went Anderson and Marv. I think I grouped them together.
Sexton.
I went Sexton after that, and then Dylan. That was like my 9 guys.
So Barsha, no, not in there.
No, I put
Wow.
I put Barsha, Mookie. Like Mookie got 5th in the points. You know what I mean?
I just disagree with Barsha big time.
Okay, because he's a Renthal guy.
No,
Okay.
no. I just think you put him in front of Ferrandis all day. I think you're inaccurate on that.
Okay. All right.
But that's my opinion.
Yeah. Somebody help me out. Give me some help to my rankings.
I like your top 5, like
Yeah.
tier 1. I agree, and I think close tier 2 is Sexton, Marv, Anderson.
Yeah.
I agree. After that
Ferrandis.
gets tough. No, I mean Ferrandis just got hurt too, and the first time 450 guys, like I don't.
That's Sexton though. First time 450 guy.
Yeah, I think something's different for some reason there. I don't know. And again, he
Because of
rode it all.
Renthal. Because of Renthal.
No, he rode
Okay.
it all outdoors. He already won a national outdoors. Like Ferrandis just got hurt, so he's already losing time a little bit. Like I think it's too high for him. Personally.
Ready?
Yeah, I like your top 5.
In that order. Like that's my order of favorites, and that's why I
Yeah.
was saying Webb could be higher
Yeah.
than Adam.
Right.
Maybe I'm off.
Yeah, I mean, Adam was good. Definitely in practicing qualifying.
Randy's got the quote of the show. Adam was good.
Adam was good.
Adam was good.
He was good. I mean, there's so many guys this year, right? I
Right.
mean, people that can win. No, there's only a handful, right? At the end of the day, but
I didn't even talk about Wilson and Brayton. Like,
well,
like,
and then,
right?
I mean,
Like,
how does McElrath do on a 450 now, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's-
easy on that.
I'm just
I'll make a bold prediction on Adam.
okay.
12 out of 17 fastest qualifiers, pole positions.
Okay.
12 out of 17.
Yeah, that's not that bold.
No?
He's fat, dude. Yeah,
12 out of 17?
he did it so many times. I mean, I think,
I didn't even talk about Marty. Fucking Marty.
I feel like we're missing
I
somebody
think
else
Adam's
still
going to
too.
have speed on a level we haven't seen very often.
I
in this
agree.
sport.
I agree. He's going to be very fast.
JT, what's your rankings?
Here's I got a bold one for you. I
Okay.
think Adam wears the red plate at some point. Maybe that's not even that bold.
That's not even that bold.
Okay, sorry. Not that bold.
Man, my tier's pretty broad because I think if Mookie clicks, he can be in that mix too. Maybe not every weekend, but he found a lot of consistency last year that I didn't know that he had in him. I mean, we have a pretty select few that you would think are title contenders, but I think there will be weekends where you're going to see guys like Ferrandis, guys like Mookie, those guys slide in there and be battling to try to win the race. And that's not going to be every weekend, right? So they won't be there come wherever the end of the series ends up being. I would guess Salt Lake. But I like the way this series is shaping up. I just hope everybody can stay healthy, and that's always the hope. But there is a lot of talent that's all kind of in their prime and are maturing at the right time to have, like an all-time level series.
It's so stupid because we all say the Seal's never been deeper.
It hasn't.
But
But
it's accurate.
dude,
it's
it's-
accurate, though.
I mean, I just talked about I just named 9 guys off and didn't name Brayton or Marty, who will be so pissed if they're not top 10. They will
Think
fucking
about the
throw their helmets.
think about the caliber of guys that have moved up in the last 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty wild. I think
Yeah.
there was 19 guys that have won a race going into A1.
Yeah. So what about where does that leave Heart Raft and Ansty,
Plessinger.
Tickle. Wilson.
Tickle.
Wilson. Yeah.
Alex Ray? Oh, JT. By the way, speaking of A-Ray, Marks, tell him our
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
Tell JT our idea.
Okay, JT, ready? You didn't get your fastest lap in fantasy, but this is what we're gonna do.
All right.
You're on your team page, okay?
Consolation.
Yeah, imagine you're on your team page. You got the list in front of you. You see Alex Ray popping off the screen. You click him. Did you really want to?
Does the site crash? if
That's
you
what we're
click
gonna do.
Alex Ray?
We're gonna have a pop up with what was the thing you're gonna have on there?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah, but there was like a GIF or something?
Yeah, it was the guy with the hands up.
Yeah, we're gonna put an emoji like
Eddie Murphy.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Like that's what you want to do?
we are installing
Only for
a
A-Ray.
pop-up for Alex Ray.
Yes.
I love it.
Yep, yep. Only A-Ray. Are you sure? And then if you pick Chiz, a pop-up will be like, great job.
Yeah.
Chiz gonna chiz.
Chiz will chiz. Carry on.
Chiz will chiz.
So, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's a really, really smart idea. So, I like it. Is it fucked up to ask who's going to test positive for COVID and miss a
Yeah.
race? Okay. All right. We'll move on. It's fucked up. Randy doesn't know.
I mean, someone's gonna be positive, right? Let's be honest.
It will be Anton.
I'm telling you, you got to go do it now.
Well, I get your theory, JT. I don't disagree with you on that, but I just don't. I mean,
Yeah.
no one's gonna do that.
Right.
Quit being a dick.
Jason Thomas, Fly Racing, flyracing.com. Jeremy Malott coming up shortly here. Let's get to Dustin. He's on one. Dustin, what's up, man? How are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. I called in a couple weeks ago. Was when Randy was actually in studio with you, and I called in. I bought a 2002 YZ250, and you hooked me up with the guys at Pivot, and I got that Wrench Rabbit kit and stuff like that. So I just wanted to say thank you very much for hooking me up with that.
Did I give
Really
that to you, or
appreciate
did I just give you a deal on it?
You gave me a deal,
Okay, good.
which is
All right.
which is better than I was looking at other places. I mean, you hooked me up pretty well.
No,
So,
dude, it's good. It's awesome. The Wrench Rabbit kit works really good. I'm using it on my CR500 right now. So if I had any kind of bike builds, Mark's used it on his fucking 02 or
It's an 06.
06 CR.
It's been through a lot, but
Yeah.
it's nice.
So yeah, it's good stuff. Really good, Dustin. I'm glad you're enjoying it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. Like you said, I know you said crank and piston might work, but just with everything that I had going on with that bike and having to redo, I'm like, I might as well, especially with the deal. But again, I just wanted to say thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks for calling in, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Have a good night.
Nobody really calls in to thank
I
you.
was just gonna say
That
that,
was
was
nice.
cool.
Right.
That was really cool. Yeah.
Nobody's just like, fuck you. I got
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean?
Where's my discount code?
Where's my
bitch?
discount code, bitch? You're
Yeah.
right. ProTaper.com, Rental.com, of course, in studio, and Vortex Racing, official sponsor of the show. JT, when is the big news for Fly Racing dropping?
There's news.
Yes, there is. And when will you be making this announcement?
Well, since I don't know what the announcement is,
Yes, you do.
You want me to just make up a date?
You know, JT.
I don't know that I do.
There's a rider or two that are going to be using Fly products.
Oh yeah. There's that news. I don't know.
What?
You have to ask the rider because we are patiently waiting on said rider to tell us we can do it.
Oh, okay. So it's really not,
we're ready.
Oh,
We want to do it.
so is this where his deal may go to December 31st, maybe?
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
also filming with said riders this week.
Oh, okay. So,
But
yeah.
that was all put into place because of December 31st.
So we won't get any news for this until after January.
I don't think so. We would
Okay.
love to.
Right.
I mean, it's not on our end.
Right,
We're just
right,
protecting the innocent,
Yeah. Okay. FlyRacing.com.
which is fair. I mean, if your contract goes to the end of the year,
Right.
I would want, if I was a sponsor,
Well,
I would want,
Who-
unlike an athlete we just lost on December 1st, I would, want it through the end of the year.
who'd you lose in December 1st? Oh,
Schmiefer.
yeah. Family first. Chris Kiefer. Yeah, Chris Kiefer making a switch. I hope nobody liked him on the Pulp MX show because that's over with.
That's right. I did see him. He's
FXR.
he's FXR.
Yeah, he's FXR now. Family first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He posted a video like an hour ago of him in fly gear. I was so excited.
Who runs the Fly Social? Because I'm not happy with them again.
We just had a personnel change. So what are you unhappy about so I can get it straightened out again?
Okay. Well, for one, I wasn't featured on the World Vet thing like I wanted to, but eventually that got worked out. So thank you for that. And then so I posted. Paul and I went riding yesterday, and I posted Lit Kit Fly Racing. I was on Blue Crew, and all I got from Fly Racing Social was a DM like with a heart that they liked it. But there was no reposting of that.
And I'll just to fill you in, we did have a personnel change, and the lady that does it now, her name is Montana. I'm not 100% sure she knows who you are, so I will get to the bottom of it. We're kind of transitioning right now.
Well,
it's not her fault. She's not.
I would like. Do you have
person,
Montana's number? Let's call her.
I'm gonna tell Pookie you're asking for chicks' numbers.
And I will fucking kill you.
No, it's one of those things. She's great at her job. She doesn't know everything about moto.
Okay.
So,
well,
I will go down and definitely let her know, how involved we are with you, and that we would love to co-promote more than we are currently doing.
Thank you. You see how that works?
You're welcome.
You see that?
That was nice.
That's how it works.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want? Like an athlete spotlight or something? I mean, I'm confused.
How about just anything?
Oh, okay.
You got a heart.
Right.
She acknowledged it. Yeah, great job.
Hey, and she slid into your DMs.
What do you want?
It's Fly Racing.
Hey, I've run that Instagram before, and it's overwhelming how many people are tagging you in there. So if you don't know who you are specifically, that's all you're going to get. But I will I will definitely go down and see what's up.
Neither one of you run your social accounts, right? For Renthal or Pro Taper?
I mean, we both have access to it.
We discuss what's going to be posted, but we
okay.
don't,
Well, can I get some postings? I got Pro Taper products on my Blue Crew right now.
Love to.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Look how easy that was. Renthal mountain bike. I have Renthal mountain bike products. May I get some sort of display of?
I don't know. Make a post worthy of reposting.
I had a sweet one and got nothing from Renthal.
Really?
Yeah, nothing. I was going under a culvert.
Okay.
Under the road, and it was a light at the end of the tunnel, and it was dark. It was right before I pushed my bike in. The shot was from behind with the Renthal stem, Renthal bars, Renthal grips, everything. I got nothing.
I never saw it.
It was a phenomenal photo. So
I don't know what to tell you.
It's just, I mean, it's just the little things, guys.
No, I hear
you. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere with this.
I'll get you on there.
Okay. Oh, thanks. Yep. Cody wants to talk about Ridgelines and Pulp Fantasy.
Oof.
So he's getting on the show. Cody, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, good. So I wanted to ask if you guys have ever thought about giving some kind of bonus for locking in before qualifying.
We talked about it. Yeah, we have. It's super hard to do, huh, Marks? Like, right? Kind of. I thought you mentioned that it was something was hard about it.
It's probably just me being lazy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I admire the honesty.
Like minimal work at this point for me is great. If I'm being honest, no, I think we have talked about it. It's just another one of those things where it's like we kind of have to.
And that's for triple counts.
No,
that's what he's talking about.
I think he means for everything. But like my opinion on that is, it's great for the real super nerds that are really following it good. That gives them an edge. But at the same time, I personally would like the game to be competitive for as many fans and as many people as possible, right? So like,
makes sense.
That's my
I would probably do better if I did just leave my original team in.
Me
100%,
me
right?
too.
Like I would, and if I could get the bonus, I'd be stoked.
Right.
Because every time I go in and then I'm like last minute Larry changing everything out, and I'm like, and I blow it.
Yep.
Last-minute Larry.
Practice times. Yeah. We look at practice times like it's a goddamn result sheet.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, this guy did one fast lap. Sure, he's gonna be able to do it for 30+2 twice.
You look at his second fast lap, it's like 10 seconds slower.
Yeah, and you
Charles
just get
Lafont Daytona. He's in.
Yeah,
that was a bad pick.
Thank you. It was. There was nothing even to justify it. I don't believe.
JT, you were good this year, weren't you?
JT was good this year.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was a nice way to go out.
Oh, he had a terrible
He
Paula.
didn't finish strong.
Ooh.
Very angry at Paula.
There's a rider named Mitchell Falk. Maybe you've heard of him.
Yeah.
We had a date with Destiny.
Gotcha.
2 weekends in a row.
What else, Cody? Ridgelines?
So is an El Camino considered a truck?
Oh. That is good.
Well,
Oh, no, that was so mean.
See you, Cody. We don't put up with that kind
Hey,
of.
I would,
Hey,
I
Cody
would-
is cool.
Yeah, I would. I love El Caminos. They're like my favorite cars.
They are cool.
They're awesome.
They are kind
Right.
of cool, but
Do we need to put out a Twitter poll to find out what the general consensus is on that?
no, we
there,
don't.
Yeah.
there might already be
Uh,
one.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Oh,
There
shoot.
might already be one.
There might already be one. And let me just look at the results here. Is the Ridgeline considered a truck? There are 191 votes. 34% yes, 65% no.
Whoa.
Man.
Mid-sized truck
Hey.
of the year.
I did not
Yeah.
approve that poll, by the way.
Thank you, Tiff.
Yes.
Thank you, Tiff.
Titch,
All
are we
right,
going
JT,
for
anything
employee of
else?
the year here?
What
I don't
else?
think so.
Did we touch on anything else? Okay.
I'm ready for some racing. Like we need to
me
get
too.
back on normal schedule here, podcasts and normal stuff to talk about.
Right.
My own podcast. I'm answering the listener questions and there's just nothing going on. Like people are asking, it's really quiet out there. I mean, even at the practice track, it's
Just
just quiet.
list down your top 5 things you miss from your keto diet.
What do you mean?
What do I miss eating?
Yeah, top 5. You can probably do an hour on that.
Oh, on the podcast.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm going to do it right now.
Just come in with
yeah.
topics like that every week. Just be like,
I don't know. I don't really struggle. I think it bothers you more than it bothers me.
it doesn't bother me. I don't care.
Oh,
You
I think
bring
it
it
does.
up an
Every
awful
time we
lot.
eat, you bring it up a lot.
Because it's so difficult to eat with you. It's so
Like
hard.
you try to force ketchup and quesadillas down my throat.
They're good.
You ever been out with
Sounds
JT,
good.
Randy?
I have been out with JT
Back
before,
in the
yes.
day, you went with JT probably restaurants, whatever,
Here and there, yeah.
bars after restaurants after drinking all night or whatever. Is there a man you know that loved chicken quesadillas more than JT?
Oh, I don't know about his chicken quesadillas.
Oh,
He loves them.
I know about his ketchup. He
Ketchup.
would have it'd be like, do you want some eggs with your ketchup?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Aggressive.
Oh yeah.
Aggressive ketchup guy.
Have you ever seen Elf when he's pouring the
Yes.
syrup on his spaghetti? That's JT with ketchup. I love it.
and so now he can't have ketchup
Oof.
because he's on keto.
He
So he
kicked
doesn't
it.
eat French fries?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but he has abs now.
I mean,
That's correct.
Big trade-off,
yeah.
right? Ketchup
Fight
or
the
abs?
compromise.
Okay, JT, do you have a girlfriend?
I do
Working
not.
on it.
What do you need the abs for? Get back on the
That's
ketchup.
That's the point, Steve.
He hasn't had a girlfriend for a while, and he's had abs for years.
More
Steve,
dick
do you,
pics.
do you think that I do not go on dates?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what goes on, but
There's
can you just
significant difference between having a girlfriend and going on dates?
can you just
I'll let you know that.
can you just have some fucking ketchup? You love it so much.
See, I think you love it for me more than I do.
We just talked about you being an elf.
Yeah, but he's
But it
yeah,
doesn't
it's
bother me.
fine.
Like,
He's
I'm
past it.
I'm good.
Yeah, he's past it. Like,
Yeah. No, he's not.
yeah, he is.
All
Hey,
right.
can we have? Can we say who's going to win the GPs this year? Can we talk about that?
Let's talk about GPs.
Can we talk about GPs?
Can I go if you guys talk about GPs?
Really?
Okay. Here's one for you. All of you fucking guys. Tim Geiser, better than Jeffrey Hurlings. More MXGP titles. Thank you. Mic drop.
Better, just better on
He's-
paper. He has more
he's
titles.
He's got more MXGP titles than Jeffrey Hurlings.
Okay.
Okay.
Both times he wins, Jeffrey was hurt.
You got to stay in it.
Yeah, no, I agree. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. On paper, he has more titles.
So you're
than
saying
Jeffrey Hurlings.
Geyser wins next year then?
No, yeah,
Jeffrey can't keep it on 2 wheels, guys.
Yeah, but when he does, he's good.
yeah, it's cool to watch him.
He's fun to
Every
watch.
He gets
time-
angry when he doesn't win.
Every
and-
time he misses more time, he just loses a little off, a little duller.
But
Not as
Jeffrey
sharp.
is the only guy that can take Tim past his comfort zone. He's the only guy to do it. That's the only time Tim
I
crashes
mean,
when Jeffrey's on the
Caroli's
track.
taking him past his comfort zone.
No, I don't think so.
I think a couple years ago, Tony did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean now.
Yeah.
But Tony's last year, next
Yeah,
year,
that's
right?
fair.
He announced that. I
Yeah.
didn't realize
I
that.
think,
that-
yeah, one more year.
last year.
Yeah.
So
I think Prado will be good this year as well. He
Oh,
was good before
yeah.
he got COVID.
right.
Wouldn't it be cool if Crowley won, though, to get that
Oh,
10th title? Like,
it would be amazing.
that would be cool.
I can't wait till Prado just works Jeffrey. Geyser works Jeffrey, and all of you Jeffrey guys.
What you have a really strong negative
Disdain for
opinion
him.
of Jeffrey Hurling.
Yeah.
He is so good, but eventually you just
know
gotta
what?
call a spade a spade.
You know why
He
How
can't
many
stay-
world championships do you need?
He can't
I
stay.
don't.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Great job.
No,
Great,
I'm saying like you act like he's never won a title before.
great job staying in MX2 when everyone else is getting kicked out of the class. Awesome. Listen,
What happened when he moved up?
Listen, he's got a title, and he crushed it that year. He made Tony look not good.
Then why are you hating so bad?
It's you guys.
But
you
you-
guys make me do this.
You're like this with Stu, though.
I love Stu.
You're like this with Troll Train. What?
I
like-
love Stu.
Okay, we love Jeffrey. It's very similar. The guy is crazy fast, and when you watch him, it's like holy shit. Like he makes like you drop your jaw.
You people make me this way.
Okay, well
you Hurlings fans are too much.
I'm not saying Hurlings is awesome, right? He's really good.
Right.
I mean, but there's other guys that I like as well, right? I mean, I think Prado's going to be good this year.
Yeah.
Tony is always good, right?
Yes, Tony will be good.
He's always good.
Right. Fabrer was good in spurts.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. No, I mean, I honestly I like all the GP guys, especially as humans a lot of times too. They're nice, like especially being a sponsor, they're very respectful to sponsors. And
dude, I've always told this story. At Lomo one year, I went to go talk to Tony, and Jill was like, "Oh, they're doing drug testing over there. You know what I mean? He's over there."
Yeah.
And I walk up there, and it's DeSalle, Tony, Paul Lynn, you name it, the top 8 guys, and they're just laughing and joking. This is 20 minutes after the last moto. Mm-hmm. They're just all by themselves waiting to get drug tested. Zero chance that happens in America. Right. You know what I mean? Like zero chance Osborne and Eli and everyone's yucking it up. That's what I like about those guys.
Yeah.
You know?
I was a little surprised at the Paul Lynn retirement this year.
What did he have for a ride though, right?
No,
like,
I get it. Yeah.
He probably he could have gotten something.
Yeah, but it wasn't what he
right.
wants it to be, right? And then it starts getting sketchier and not what you're used to, and how can you expect to be better being older and on lesser team, right? Like it just becomes an uphill.
A guy like what's his nuts?
DeSalle?
The Diker hung on forever, right?
Yeah.
And Van Horbeek's kind of like that now. You're just like, okay,
I think financially though it's different because Poland's made really good money for a long time, so he's able to step away. You know, and you're asked to do the same job on lesser equipment and for less money. You know, that's a tough thing to say yes to.
Yep.
Does Randy or Paul remember Tony Tonelli? He was a Blackfoot mechanic.
Tony Tonelli.
I know John Tonelli won a Stanley Cup.
I don't.
With the Islanders.
I don't think I can. I don't.
Okay. JT rode for Blackfoot too.
Yep.
I think I do. He was JSR's guy, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe he was JSR's guy.
And then who wins MX2? Just Vial?
Vial, I think, right? Vial. Although, because what's his name still in the class though? Geertz, right?
Yago.
Yago's it. Yep.
If Yago is allowed to put some sort of training wheels on his bike, I would up his chances significantly.
What about so you Hurlings, are you guys back on Hurlings? Like this is
Well, what do you mean? Like what do you mean?
Do you think he goes as fast as ever and wins the title?
I think he has a good chance.
I think if he attends all the races, he wins the title.
Okay. Do you think he attends all the races?
As ever, yes. Title, I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you say?
Do you think he attends all the races?
Man, I don't know.
If I'm KTM, I cut him.
Okay.
Jesus.
Right. Smart.
That's my hot take. That's my hot take. You got to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Got it.
Disagree, but okay.
Cut him, I guess.
Yeah, just cut him.
I'm kidding. I am kidding. I just think you fall off that. You get less and less sharp, right? You get.
You keep saying that, and people have been saying that for how many years in a row, and then he shows up and he's the fastest guy every time he shows up again.
Yeah, this one was a good one though.
He landed on a muffler or something, didn't he?
He what?
He landed
on his head.
He landed on a muffler. I heard one. Yeah.
On his crash?
Yeah, like when
he landed on his head. I thought right on top of his head.
But he said there was a.
But like there was.
I never heard of a muffler.
I heard some story about there was a muffler in the track that was part
really?
for yeah.
Oh, that made him crash? Maybe.
Well, not made him crash, but like obviously he's like, he had to move a little bit or do this or that. Yeah, that's what I heard.
To avoid the muffler.
Something like that.
Was A-Ray over there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Alex Ray raced.
That's just what I heard. I don't know if it's accurate.
Was it Latvia? I don't know where it was. Anyways, yeah, JT, I'm in for a GP next year if we can make it work again. So I'm in.
Yeah, I'm doing several. So let's do it.
I want to go to Trentino.
Yeah.
Next, badly. That place looks
What?
pretty.
I'm in for one as well.
You can go Pro Taper, right? I mean, you got
100%,
guys over there, Rockstar Husky and everybody.
Yeah.
So you
Let's
can
all go on the same weekend.
All right, let's go. All on the same weekend.
Then we can do like a wrap-up show when we get back.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Or there.
Yeah.
Or there.
Or there.
Or
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Or there.
Yeah.
But JT's very frustrating to travel with because.
Well, we can hang. You can hang out with us.
What?
You can hang out with
okay.
us.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he frustrating
though?
though?
To travel with?
Is this going back to eating?
It goes to eating, like in Europe. You know how it's sketchy, right?
Yeah, but that's part of that's the fun of Europe. You get to try new places.
You got to
eat
look at these menus. You don't even know what they're going on. JT's like, I'm out. I mean, that one day JT in fucking the Cathedral Speed place, whatever the town that was.
Aspen.
I mean, you had me walking for 45 minutes looking at menus that you couldn't eat at.
I don't care, Steve. We were working up an appetite.
So we finally found a
Taking
burger.
in some culture.
We found a burger place, and then he had no bun or no anything, right?
Yeah.
Just all that.
Oh yeah, we couldn't be
Means
having
eating a
that.
bunch
We
of
gotta go to some cool places, and you just gotta find something.
I went to dinner with
Yeah,
JT. I went to
I'm down
dinner
for that.
with JT in Europe.
What-
We went to like a steakhouse or something, didn't we, JT?
Yeah, Steve likes to make things up.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm not making things
He
up.
wasn't
It's
picky.
just
He picked something on the menu and he ate it.
it's just super frustrating, especially in Europe,
Yeah.
because it's So and then also too, we're on like I'm there for the media, right? So I'm running around with a microphone like we just talked about during our commercial break. JT wants to get out of there. Right
I
as
waited patiently for you.
Yeah, but you're not happy. There's lots of tension. I can feel it. You're in the media room, like I get it, because at Supercrosses, JT, when the checkered flag goes, you bolt. Or Nationals.
I did during COVID.
And so I'm there and I'm trying to interview guys, and I'm gonna get.
That's why we need to go as a bigger group. When there's
Right.
a bigger group, it forces everybody to loosen up their.
I understand
loosen up
you have
their,
a job to do. I wait every time.
You do, but it's tense.
It's not tense. It's really not.
It's totally tense. So
Well, what about you? Do you have to find a Starbucks on the way to the track,
no.
Yes.
or
Oh my
or
God.
can you just go get coffee
Oh my
from the
God.
local
He
European
actually
place
said
that's
no.
Yeah, like
He
your
actually
hotel.
said no.
yeah,
wherever.
like your hotel or something? Or do you have to go like, oh, we need to find a Starbucks?
I just need a. No, I'll do the coffee. I'll do the coffee.
Just at the
but
hotel,
if I
right,
can
or-
see if there's a Starbucks like in the area, let's try to make it happen.
Okay.
So
Like in the EU.
Yeah.
listen, there's one in Spain.
We can
It's
get
not
on a
that-
train.
It's not that bad.
It's 30 minutes one way.
I will say, JT, that one year, no, it was Assen, where that was a long ass walk to that Starbucks by the train station, and you wouldn't
Yeah.
go with me, and I was like getting up 45 minutes early to go back and forth to get the Starbucks.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Right.
Yeah, it's aggressive.
Yeah, it's aggressive for sure, but it was good. So, all right. Anything else? JT?
No, you guys enjoy your night.
JT, how's your fantasy football team?
Ooh. Oh no, it didn't go well.
I know.
Actually, they killed it. I just ran into a juggernaut.
Gotcha.
And,
Gotcha.
was unable, but I have another league that I am in first place in, and I
Oh.
had a bye this weekend. So
Ooh.
Nice.
yeah, I'll be playing again on Sunday.
Okay.
This
Just curious.
This was my first year with no fantasy football league in 25 years. Crazy.
What'd you do?
I kind of was out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
I was in one on ESPN last year with Hampshire, Will Hahn, My Shack, a few guys. I was commissioner of a league forever.
Okay.
And I got very, very frustrated because people weren't doing – I was trying to get the right teams. JT was great. Some guys were great, but
Yep.
I hate the people that don't pick players up on bye weeks. Like
Yeah.
That's why we force people in our league to pay money.
yeah.
So that way there's like
Right.
they're
And I believe I asked to get in your league, and it was
you had
full.
to pay for a bunch of people too.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Oh.
Yeah. We were doing $20, and the winner
Oh.
got whatever, and then I had to put a bunch of money in.
Oh.
Beaks won.
Doesn't sound like a
The
good
last
league.
year we had it. Beaks won. I had to pay Beaks out of my pocket for everybody because I
Ooh.
couldn't collect money from everybody. And then I'm like, and then people were leaving, not changing their players on bye weeks. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I folded the league.
Yep.
I went to the ESPN league last year, and then whatever.
Yeah,
So-
because we pay before it
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah,
Like
we
you're
pay.
in- you're
Everyone
in
pays
at the
$100. And
right, and I asked if I could get in your league, and it was
It's
full.
full.
Right,
Yeah.
it's full. But can I get in on the first opening if there's an opening?
we can put you first available.
Because
but
I'm
we have.
We need to put him in over BJ because he doesn't even try.
Yeah,
He doesn't pick
this
up
is
players.
the third year of BJ not giving enough effort.
Sounds gay.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
A BJ with not enough effort is always bad.
You're right. You're right. It's all about the effort.
Yeah.
What about my mom giving BJ?
Oh man. Come on, let me hit the drop buttons.
No, you can't hit the drop buttons.
I think we got it covered.
Never
All
let
right.
me do nothing.
We gotta go, JT. Fly Racing,
All right.
flyracing.com. Please check them out, and I'll be in their social, getting some love, hopefully one day. So,
Starting tomorrow.
all right, thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Look at the length and the girth on that thing.
So, okay, kick BJ out.